There is something you are about to start. There is something you are going to start when it comes to the month of September 2024, and the first 5 days indeed are going to play an absolutely massive role when it comes to exactly what are you going to decide to start. My gorgeous Scorpio, whatever you decide to start, this is going to change your entire life. And I mean this for the better, of course. When it comes to numerology, your number this month is 1111. This in itself means that the whole month of September is literally going to be like a one huge, massive spiritual experience. By the end of the month of September, you are going to clearly understand how quickly your life is going to change, and it's going to be good, it's going to be brilliant, and you are going to empower yourself every single step of the way. Okay. And when it comes to the 11th of September, on the 11th of September, something very, very strange is going to happen. On the 11th of September, you, my gorgeous Scorpio, are going to have one of the weirdest signs you've ever had. Okay. And this weird sign you're going to have, only you are going to be able to notice, and only you are going to be able to understand. When it comes to this particular sign, this in itself, it's going to highlight the specific direction you are constantly thinking about taking. And this in itself, when it comes to this direction in life, just remember the first 5 days are going to be absolutely crucial. The first 5 days of September are going to be absolutely crucial because, to be quite honest with you, something is going to happen. Something very interesting is going to take place. Within the first 5 days of September, you, my gorgeous Scorpio, are going to have one of the biggest turning points of your entire life, because something is going to happen and you are going to have this much needed clarity. This clarity is going to be out of this world. This clarity I'm talking about, it's a lot about clarity on your life purpose, and most certainly in your heart you will know exactly what do you need to do. It's about this clarity when it comes to your life purpose, and trust me, you just have to listen to your heart and follow your intuition, and you are most certainly not going to be led astray. So the first 5 days of September are gonna be absolutely crucial. Okay, by the time you get to the 6th and the 7th of September, you are going to realize that there is something you need to accept. It's not going to work for you whatsoever. And the sooner you accept this, my gorgeous Scorpione, the sooner you're going to be able to move on with your life. And I'm so glad. Hallelujah, baby. I'm so glad, my gorgeous Scorpio Nitus. Now, honestly, I'm so glad because you are going to, it looks like that you're going to accept this situation. Something is just not working for you anymore. Something is no longer working for you anymore. And it doesn't mean you're a failure. It doesn't mean that you're not going to make it. It doesn't mean that you should blame yourself whatsoever. Certain aspects of our lives will come to an end in such a way, where we become very kind of stressless about something. We become really kind of tired with certain aspects of our lives by keep on trying and keep on trying and keep on trying. And when we become tired and unhappy when it comes to doing something that we used to be so excited, it doesn't mean that we are a failure, but it just means that that aspect of our life has come to an end. certain things come to like to like a, some kind of happy end. Certain things are going to come to like some kind of a happy end, and the certain things are not going to come to some kind of happy end. But that doesn't mean that we should allow this negativity to take over. So this is something that you're going to need to accept, that it's not going to no longer work for you. And the sooner you accept this, the sooner you're going to be able to move on. The bottom line is that this is to do with an aspect of your life that has come to an end, that has come to an end. But you just have to be honest with yourself. So the sooner you're honest with yourself, the sooner you're going to be able to move on. And I'm so glad that you're going to do something really specific within the next few days. You're going to do something really specific here. You are, first of all, going to accept this situation like it's not going to like a kind of work for you no longer. But within the next few days, you're also going to do something which you consider to be like a brave move. You're going to bring something to an end, and this in itself, it's like you're going to see this like a brave move, because it's something that you were worrying about. So that's why you need to kind of elevate yourself so you can ascend this part of your spiritual journey. And this is ever so important when it comes to you moving forward with your life, because there is indeed going to be such an interesting opportunity that you are also going to become aware of through somebody who is very close to you, through somebody who you really know, through somebody who like you really get on with. Maybe this is a family member, maybe this is one of your best friends, maybe this is one of your great friends, but it is going to be like some kind of opportunity. You're going to find out like a very interesting opportunity at around this particular time. And this is also going to be something which is indeed going to be keeping you going. Very important indeed. By the time you get to the 8th of September, the 8th of September is like, whoa, baby. It's like about this message you're going to have. On the 8th of September, you're going to have an important message, my gorgeous Scorpione. This message is really going to surprise you, but it's going to be brilliant. This message is pretty much so to do with something that, oh my God, it's been really kind of stuck in the process. This message is going to be about some kind of a progress when it comes to the certain aspect of your life again that has been really terribly slowed down. And this is really going to surprise you. You're going to be like, oh my God, I can't believe that there is a progress. And it's also to do with something that you were kind of worrying about, and then you didn't even want to think about it because you were worrying so much. So you decided to kind of block out a little bit. You decided to repress this at the back of your mind, if you know what I mean, which is absolutely fine. That's the way we protect ourselves, we protect our brain, we protect our spirit. There's nothing wrong with that whatsoever. Maybe sometimes it's even better to do it like this. But at some point in our lives, we are going to need to kind of deal with this aspect of ourselves, because otherwise we are not going to be able to move on. So it's all part of the natural progress in life. But the bottom line is this message is going to be about an important progress. And this in itself, it's really kind of going to... Did you hear? Crazy. Yeah. So this is going to be like this message. I forgot what I was about to say. Can you stop doing that, please? No, honestly, yeah, this message is going to be important because at the same time, it's also going to give you confidence. Now, you see, it's not only about this progress, it's not only about you being so excited, but it's also about you feeling confident now about something you have been so indecisive about. Do you get me? So now you're gonna feel really confident about something you've been indecisive about for so long. And it's very difficult to say what exactly this is going to be, my gorgeous Scorpione, but most certainly this is going to be absolutely obvious on this particular day. So you're going to be able to make some kind of a decision that was driving you like, oh my God, crazy at times. You were so indecisive. because you did not have a progress with certain aspect of your life to give you this confidence in order to make some kind of a decision. But now this is the great time of your life because you're going to be able to make an important decision. And I have to stress, it's something that you have been indecisive about for so long. The 10th of the actual September, of the 10th of September, I really like, because, you know, unexpectedly, something is going to happen so unexpectedly. There is a certain news you are going to have here. There is a certain news which is again going to surprise you, but this is all more about like something like a really bad, really dark, and really negative stage of your life. You're going to realize it's going to come to an end, but it's to do with the one specific problem. On the 10th of September, one specific problem, it's going to come to an end. Look at this, how brilliant this is. You see, on the 8th of September, you will become aware of like this progress, you know, when it comes to something that has been stuck for so long, and it did affect, sadly, every single aspect of your life. And now you get to the 10th of September, and on the 10th, you see how much it's like kind of unfolding for you, my gorgeous Scorpione. You've been waiting for this for so long. And it's not only about September, it's this stage, it's this period in between the September and the end of November 2024. You are gonna be on top of the world. So much is gonna be happening in your life right now, in between the months of September and in between the end of November 2024. So you need to understand that this is, my God, this is such a sacred stage of your life. And this is why, you know, there are so many things which are going to start going, you know, that haven't been kind of moving on so far, which is absolutely brilliant. So on the 10th, you are indeed going to become aware of some kind of a problem, some kind of annoying problem. It's going to come to an end. Okay. And this in itself, you know, this problem is so important because this affected you like personally. It affected you personally. It even affected your personality a little bit. You know, you, because of this problem, let me tell you, because of this problem, you were like in self-imposed prison. You were in some kind of a self-imposed prison. You were thinking so negatively ever so often. Okay, I'm going to be completely honest with you. You were thinking negatively ever so often. And by you being in this self-imposed prison, by you thinking negatively ever so often because of this problem, you couldn't open to new perspectives and to new possibilities in your life. So this is why this is so important. And please don't get me wrong. I love you to bits, my gorgeous Scorpione. You are indeed my ascendant. My ascendant is Scorpione. Come on, I get you, baby. You know, I get you. But, you know, this has been affecting also your relationship with people. Yeah. This has also been affecting this problem, your relationship with people. So after this moment onwards, I can see that you're going to start reconnecting with people again. Again, please don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that you were like, you know, you weren't connected to people, but you need to understand this is very deep. This has been affecting your relationship with people. So after the 10th of September, there is something beautiful which is going to take your life over. You after the 10th of September, you're gonna be like a big mama. Big mama is back in town, baby. No, honestly, after the 10th of September, you will suddenly realize how much people mean to you, those real people in your life, like your family members, your best friends. You're going to realize that you want more of this. You want so much to reconnect with the people in your life. And I'm not saying that you weren't like connected to the people in your life, but I'm just saying that you're going to realize something really beautiful and how much those real people in your life mean to you. So you are going to indeed start coming out of your comfort zone quite a lot, my gorgeous Scorpione. And I love to see you like this so much. So you see what just the 10th of September it's actually going to do to you and to your life. You're most certainly moving on. You have no idea how crazy this month is going to be, but really good. But you just need to see this month like a one big door, baby, one big giant magical door. You're that are opening, and you're about to walk through them. You're about to walk through this magical door, and the 10th of September, it's gonna be like, oh my God, that's the actual spiritual bridge you're crossing to get on the other side. Very, very important indeed. The next date, my gorgeous Scorpioni, it's gonna be on the 13th, on the 13th of September. On the 13th of September, it's like you are gonna realize here so much. You will be looking at somebody else's unfortunate situation. You're going to be looking at a certain person, or you're going to be looking at a certain group of people, and there is something very unfortunate that these people, this person maybe will be going through, and something is going to be triggered. Something is going to be triggered within you. Something is going to be triggered within you. You will be looking at a group of people going through something very difficult, going through some kind of a very difficult situation here, okay? And these people, they are not necessarily connected to you. You don't necessarily know these people, but it's more about an effect on your life. This is actually going to have. Okay, and when I say an effect on your life that this is going to have, you looking at these people going through something very unfortunate, it's going to make you aware of what exactly you shouldn't be doing, what you must not do, what you must avoid. So it's a great lesson for you, what not to do, and what to avoid in order to protect your life, in order to protect your energy. There are many lives we live, baby. Many lives we live. But by the time we are born in a different life, by the time we are reborn, we don't necessarily remember this life. So every single time we are reborn and we start new life over and over and over again, because our energy cannot be destroyed. Our energy just keeps going and keeps going and keep going, my gorgeous Scorpione. Okay, so what am I trying to say here is that on the 13th, this in itself, it's going to make you aware of like kind of what you must not do in order to protect your energy, some kind of lesson you're going to learn here. And I suggest you to, whatever you're going to realize, whatever you're going to do, of course that you're not going to do, but then you need to let those people in your life that mean to you so much, it's to do with an important information which you're going to need to let other people know, for example. But I'm talking about those people in your life, like your family members, your best friends, blah, blah, blah. Whichever information you understand here, there is something crazy you're going to realize. There's something crazy you're going to understand. Something really crazy. Maybe something that's going on in general. And whatever you realize, you're going to be absolutely 100% right. And you need to pass this information on to those really important people in your life. Karmically, this is going to be like incredible. Karmically, this is going to be incredible. You're going to get a huge karmic reward. Honestly, I'm not being funny, but this information is crucial. This information, wherever you're going to find out, this, my gorgeous Scorpione, it's going to be absolutely crucial. And this is all going to have a pretty much so a positive effect and positive impact on your life, because this is just going to remind you also how much you want to transform your life. On the 13th of September, you're also going to be reminded of how much do you want to transform your life. By the time you get to the 15th of September, by the time you get to the 15th of September, my gorgeous Scorpione, you really need to pay attention to what your, gosh, my cards just fell down. Yeah, by the time you get to the 15th of September, on the 15th of September, you, my gorgeous Scorpione, are going to realize your body will be telling you something. Your body will be rejecting something. Your body is rejecting something. Your body is rejecting something. Okay? There is something that you eat. There is something that you drink, maybe. There is something that you're putting into your body, but you shouldn't be putting this into your body. And I've seen this before, and every single time I say it, I'm going to say it. On the 15th of September, you are clearly going to be reminded, your body is going to remind you of something that your body is keep on rejecting. Maybe it is to do with some kind of a sugar. I told you sugar is, I know lots of you are going to say that I'm crazy, but I told you sugar is just so dangerous. No, baby, no. Do not take sugar. Do not eat sugar. Whether it's brown, whether it's white, whether it's green, whether it's pink. No, baby, no. No, sugar is like really bad. For example, like really bad for like some people have no idea how bad sugar is, honestly. So if it's something like sugar, maybe you should just definitely cut this out of your diet. Cut this bastard out of your diet now. No, honestly, if it's sugar, you need to cut this out of your diet, for example, and replace it with organic maple syrup, which costs a little bit more. But of course, but then again, it's like so much healthier, for example. But it does not need to be sugar only. Maybe you eat some kind of cakes, maybe you drink something, maybe you are eating something in excess. Whatever this is, maybe you're eating something in excess, but whatever this is, your body is going to let you know on the 15th of September. This in itself is important for you to pay attention to and finally do something about it. This is an incredible stage of your life you're about to find yourself at. And the more you pay attention to your energy and the more you pay attention to things that are energetically bringing you down, the more successful you're going to be. As long as you reflect on it and do something about it, like when it comes to right now, basically. So this is something I need you to pay attention to, my gorgeous Scorpioni. By the time you get to the 19th of September, whoa, I don't even know what to say. On the 19th of September, my gorgeous Scorpionic, you know what? There is, on the 19th of September, first of all, there is going to be some kind of like a very, on the 19th, sorry, on the 19th of September, there is going to be some kind of information that you are going to have first. Oh, God. There is going to be some kind of info. I'm going to say this. Oh, God. No, there is going to be some kind of information you're going to have on the 19th of September. This information, my gorgeous Scorpioni, it may be a little bit difficult to hear and maybe a little bit difficult to kind of, you're going to find this kind of like, very challenging. You're going to have this information that you're going to receive, information that you're going to have, you're going to find it really challenging. And this information that you're going to find really challenging, what you need to remember is to review all documents very, very carefully. With this information that you're going to find really weird, that you're going to find challenging to receive, you need to remember to review all documents very carefully. This is so important so you don't miss something out. There is something that you're going to miss out on. There is something that you're not going to see. There is something that you may not kind of see. So you just need to take your time. Whatever information this is, you need to take your time. You need to take your time, my gorgeous Scorpione. This is very important because there is something that you're going to see that you didn't see immediately, and it's going to be absolutely crucial. It's going to be absolutely crucial. This is why this is going to be so important indeed. But also, apart from that, on the 19th of September as well, apart from that, that's not always going to happen on this day. Why am I really excited? Oh my God! There is something, some kind of a wish, my gorgeous Scorpione, you have is going to come true. My God, what am I doing with these cards? They're everywhere. No, honestly, sorry, I need to get to this. Yeah, there is some kind of information. There is some kind of information. No, sorry. Yes, yeah, sorry, not related to that. On the 19th of September, sorry, malfunction. No, honestly, on the 19th, not related to what I said about this information, but there is something else going to happen on this particular day. There is something else going to happen, some kind of honestly, this is crazy, some kind of wish, it's going to come true. some kind of wish is going to come true, something that you really wanted, something that you were really dreaming about, something that you wanted so badly, something you wanted so badly, and it's the beginning of like a new stage in your life. When it comes to this is going to blow you away. This is going to make you feel really happy. Whatever this is, something is going to come true. The beginning of something absolutely miraculous here, the beginning of something absolutely magical. This is marking the beginning of a magical stage in your life. I don't care what you're going to say, but this is how I feel. This is how I see it. And my babies, this is exactly how I'm going to say it. This is the beginning of such a magical stage in your life. Some kind of a wish, it's going to come true, but it's going to be at the beginning of these stages. Or maybe it could be when you're going to realize that some kind of wish is about to come true. However, this is marking the beginning of a very beautiful stage in your life, because this particular thing is going to turn your life upside down. This is going to turn your life upside down, because it's not only about that. It's not only about this information. It's not about this wish coming true, but it's also about you becoming aware of this opportunity. Oh my God, there is going to be a huge opportunity for you. This opportunity is something you've been waiting for a very long time. And if you haven't been waiting for this opportunity for a very long time, once you become aware of this opportunity, you're going to be thinking, oh my God, why didn't I think about this before? Why didn't I kind of, why didn't I think about this before? So there is going to be an incredible opportunity you are indeed going to have on this particular day. You're going to be so happy when you become aware of this opportunity, because you will know that this in itself is also going to start the process of an ultimate change in your life. In fact, I can see you talking, I can see you smiling, I can see you like, talking to the people in your life and just telling them, oh my God, I've got this opportunity, I'm so happy. I can see you being absolutely ecstatic. So yes, you are indeed going to have a big reason to celebrate, my gorgeous Scorpione. My goodness. Okay. By the time you get to so that was the 19th of September. By the time you get to the 21st, on the 21st of September, my gorgeous Scorpione, you are really going to have such an unusual vision. There is some kind of a vision you are going to have, and you've never had this type of vision in your life before. It's going to be very vivid. It's going to be very vivid. Maybe you're going to be like chilling out, and then suddenly there are certain things going to come to you. Maybe you're going to be like meditating, and then you're going to have some kind of an insight. Maybe you're going to be somewhere like spending time in nature, because when we spend the time in nature, nature does have such a remarkable impact on our life, on our body, on our spirit, on our soul. We open ourselves up in a completely different way, in such a unique way. Every single time when we find ourselves being within nature, it does have an impact on our life, spiritual impact like nothing else, like nothing else. That's why I'm always saying to people to go to spend some time in nature, to go to ground themselves, to touch the ground, to feel that powerful vibration you can't get anywhere else. So these are just things I'm saying, which can kind of trigger you to have this trigger you to have this spiritual impact, where you do have some kind of an insight or some kind of a vision. So however this is going to happen, my gorgeous Scorpione, on the 21st of September, you are going to have some kind of a vision, but it's going to be kind of vivid, and you're just kind of going to really realize, what are you missing out on? What do you want to do so much? What do you want to do so badly? What do you need to do in order to kind of make the most out of this life? This is going to be such a specific day, and such a powerful vision, that you're gonna have, which is gonna really point out what is like kind of missing in your life so much, what is missing. And now this is also going to play such an important role when it comes to you reconnecting with yourself, and this in itself, it's actually going to empower you, my gorgeous Scorpione. You're going to feel happy, you're going to feel happy because you will know that you're very, very close to something you've never ever ever been close to before, and there is also going to be this internal feeling you're going to have, which is going to be guiding you here every single step of the way. You're going to be guided with your intuition like never before. So I'm sorry, you don't need to worry about this, because this is going to organically unfold in your life one way or another. Absolutely brilliant. And then within the next few days, you are indeed going to have such an interesting, like a moment, interesting conversation, you and maybe a few other people. And this is just kind of going to come out in this conversation, but you're not going to be the one who's going to mention this. Somebody else who's like kind of close to you, or somebody else who you know is going to mention exactly what you were thinking about. And you're going to be like, oh my God, this is one of my signs. This is one of my signs. This person who I am connected to anyway, just mentioned what has been on my mind. And you're going to find this really crazy, but you're going to absolutely love it. And also, my gorgeous Scorpione, when it comes to the actual 23rd, when it comes to the 23rd of September, I'm not too excited about this, because I do see that there is going to be some kind of like, you're going to need to put your foot down. You're going to need to put your point across. It's something to do with finances. Some kind of, you are just going to need to put your point across. You're going to need to put your foot down. It's about you protecting your finances. Can you hear that? Yeah. It, somebody must have been so rude on Facebook. No, I'm joking. No, seriously, listen. No, it's like a basically, so yes, you are going to you're going to have a little bit of a disagreement on this particular day. There's something about finances, something financial. There is something which is going to be bothering you, like to do with your finances. You will see that your finances are maybe going somewhere or being drained, or maybe somebody else is going to be connected to this. I think so, because there is going to be disagreement that you're going to have when it comes to finances, and you're absolutely right. You need to put your foot down, and you need to put your point across. It's not only protecting your finances, but it's also protecting what's yours. You need to be very smart here. Indeed, I'm not too excited about this, because it is like some kind of a disagreement. But then again, at the same time, you just need to like kind of do something about it, okay? And because it's important. So the next important date, my gorgeous Scorpione, so that was like 23. Okay, so the next important date is going to be on the 25th of September. On the 25th of September, you just, my God, this day is so important, because this is all about you continuing to move forward with your life. There is a very important step you're going to take. There is a very important step you're going to take on the 25th of September. This step is to do with you, really expanding your plans. This is to do with you, continuing to move forward with your life. And this is to do with you, like, on one hand, revisiting some kind of old plan, but then on another hand, it's also about you taking the next steps as well. Okay. This is to do with a bold and ambitious choice. This is to do with you thinking of taking this bold and ambitious choice, and you are going to do this, and this is gonna be brilliant. This is gonna be so good. You have no idea how interesting your life is going to become after this. There is so much you're going to find out about yourself. There is so much that you're going to find out about your life. There is so much that you're going to find out that you want to do, that you want to try, that you want to explore just by taking this very bold step. Just remember, it's to do with a bold and ambitious choice. And you taking this step, and you at the same time moving forward with your life. But you have no idea what is really going to come out of it. There is so much to unpack here when it comes to you realizing that there is so much more you want to do, so much more you want to explore, so much more you want to try. My God, this on the 25th of September. It's about to bring a whole new meaning to your life, my gorgeous Scorpionis. So for the love of God, just whatever this bold choice is, you most certainly need to do this. And never mind the fact that it is something you're so passionate about as well. This in itself, it's really going to make you realize things about yourself you've never ever realized before. And this is when life becomes so interesting in so many different ways, so colorful indeed. The next important date, my gorgeous Scorpione, it's going to be on the 27th of September. On the 27th of September, I'm not being funny, but you are going to really need to hurry up to kind of escape some kind of a disaster. I'm sorry, I know it sounds a bit dark and negative, but on this particular day, you're really gonna need to hurry up in order to escape some kind of a disaster. And it's not going to be dark, it's not going to be negative, it's not going to be sad, but there are certain things that are going to be boiling up until this point, up until this point, and this is very, very personal to you. So it's to do with a few different aspects of your life that have been boiling to this particular point. So you're going to realize on this day that you really need to hurry up with something. I know it sounds crazy, I'm sorry, but you need to hurry up with something in order to escape some kind of a disaster. But this in itself is really, really personal. But then again, at the same time, it's going to end up being really positive. So I know it sounds a bit dark, but at the end of the day, it's really, really positive. It's going to be positive outcome indeed. The next important date, my gorgeous Scorpione, it's going to be on the 29th of September. Oh, baby, on the 29th of September, you are going to have an amazing idea. On the 29th of September, you are going to have an amazing idea, my gorgeous Scorpione. But when it comes to this idea, you know, the reason why you are having this amazing idea, it's only because you overcame some kind of a very difficult obstacle, okay? And because you overcame some kind of a very difficult obstacle, now this has brought this faith into your life. This had kind of re-energized you, you know, and it helps you to, this kind of helped you to ascend and see certain things from a completely different angle, from a whole brand new view. So on this day, you're going to have an amazing idea, okay? But then when it comes to this idea, listen to me very carefully. I know this is going to sound weird, but when it comes to this amazing idea, this is not something that you can do something about it immediately. This is not something that you can immediately kind of take on. No, baby, no. Let me say this. You are going to have an amazing idea, incredible idea. But this is the beginning. This is the beginning. This idea is going to end up to be completely different. And that's not a bad thing whatsoever. What you need to understand, the moment in time you have this idea, you also need to understand that this is going to need to take a little time. When it comes to that idea, it's the beginning of this amazing idea. But later on, that idea is going to be completely different. As I said, it's not a bad thing whatsoever. But for now, as soon as you have this amazing idea, you need to talk about it. You need to talk about it. Talk about it as much as you can. Think about it as much as you can. But most importantly, talk about it as much as you can to whoever you want, to whoever it comes to you. To whoever comes to you to talk to you about this idea to, because there are things that are going to come to you as well with the time, with a little time, but also while you are talking to other people, certain ideas, certain realizations, which are going to be absolutely crucial when it comes to this idea, but it's also going to help you to remain objective as well. Absolutely brilliant indeed. The next important date, my gorgeous Scorpioni, it's going to be on the 30th of September, 30. On the 30th of September, you are really going to, you need to refocus your thoughts, because you're gonna be very unwilling to make a decision on this particular day. You're gonna need to make an important decision, but you're gonna be unwilling. So you have to follow your heart rather than what other people are trying to tell you. So important, follow your heart rather than what other people are trying to tell you, because that's the reason you're going to be so indecisive, and that's the reason you're going to be over analyzing. There is an over analyzing, and when we are over analyzing, we disconnect with our own self, with our very own self, and we drift further and further away from where we should be drifting towards. You see? So on this day, don't overanalyze, because the more you overanalyze, the more you are gonna be disconnected with yourself. So all you need to do is, like, in order to refocus your thoughts, you just need to understand that on this day, you just have to make an important decision, but you have to kind of follow your heart rather than trying to make others happy as well. Follow your heart rather than trying to make others happy. Just remember this, because otherwise you're going to go into this over analyzing and nothing is going to come out of it. And this is going to be important, this is going to be important. And also, on the 30th of September, there is going to be a very beautiful new emotional experience you are going to have, you know and this beautiful emotional experience you are going to have, you know this is going to be beautiful, but it's also a beautiful emotional experience, and this beautiful emotional experience is also going to remind you that you need to finish something that you started. It's important. This beautiful emotional experience, yes, this is going to be beautiful in general, but this is somehow going to remind you of you needing to finish something you started, my gorgeous Scorpioni. And once you finish this, not that long after, you are gonna have news of very, very exciting opportunities which are going to allow your creativity to, like, take over. So one thing is going to lead into another. So I just need you to, like, really understand this. So now, my gorgeous Scorpioni, I'm just going to check what is going to happen to those of you who are in relationships. So for those of you who are in relationships for the month of September, let's see. My gorgeous Scorpioni, let's see. For those of you who are in relationships for the month of September. Oh, there it is. Four of coins. Okay. And also, oh, my gorgeous Scorpioni, you're really going to have such a nice little surprise when it comes to money and when it comes to finances. To be quite, this is for the couples. To be quite honest with you, it looks like you really want to do something really badly, or you wanted to do something really badly, both of you. You wanted to start something, you wanted to do something, you wanted to begin something, but I think that your financial situation maybe didn't allow you to do what you both wanted to do. So I want to say something to you, that this month is going to be absolutely crucial. For those of you who are in relationships, around the 18th of September, something magical and mind-blowing is going to happen. Around the 18th of September, you're going to have an amazing news about your finances and about your money. And I know that it's to do with something that you were both worrying about. Don't get me wrong, you could be like a multimillionaire, but that doesn't mean that you didn't kind of expect, or you didn't want like some kind of a certain amount of money, or to have this kind of security in order to do something that you want to do. The bottom line is you're going to have an amazing news when it comes to your finances, and all I can say to you that you are both are going to be so excited. This in itself is going to surprise you, my gorgeous Scorpione. It's going to surprise you. It's going to surprise your partner. But this is going to be a very much so like a pleasant surprise. So first of all, you will be able to do something that you were both talking about, only talking about for so long. It became really frustrating, to be quite honest with you, the amount of time you spend talking about this. So this is going to feel like a dream. It's going to feel like the beginning of some kind of a dream, because now you're not going to only talk about it. Now you're going to be able to do something about it. So first of all, you're going to make an important decision, very important decision. And then at around like about 25th and the 26th of September, for example, you are going to have a lovely surprise, both of you. And whatever you wanted to do, whatever you wanted to plan, you are going to have such an important choice, which is going to take you there much quicker, much sooner than you could have possibly imagined. What a brilliant month. And I do see that this month is gonna have a beautiful impact on the couples in general. So if there was something that you were bickering, or if there was something that you couldn't kind of agree with, there is something that you were just constantly disagreeing about, and now I can see reconnection when it comes to some kind of a problem that you've had from before as well. And your partner need to also stop doing something. I know I'm keep on saying stop doing this, stop doing that. Sorry, darling, but your partner needs to stop doing something. Your partner is doing something that they shouldn't be doing. For example, maybe they're taking something, maybe they're drinking something. You know what I said before. But now you were like kind of aware of this. You were like frustrated about this. This is the perfect time for you to mention this to your partner. Be very serious about it, but also because this is a highly healing time. And with all this kind of positive energy, you will be able to go through things you wouldn't be able to go through normally as easily. So that's why I need you to understand that you have to make the most of it. And also, my gorgeous Scorpione, when it comes to those of you who are single and ready to, hello, my gorgeous, honestly, for those of you who are single and ready to mingle, honestly, my gorgeous Scorpione, let's see what is going to happen to those of you who are single and ready to mingle. Okay. Oh, my gorgeous Scorpione, you need to be very, very smart, because I think that I don't like this in a way. What I see, what I feel, and what I sense. It looks like this is for those of you who are single. And to me, this means that, there is somebody who will try to manipulate you. There is somebody who hasn't been good to you, like an ex-partner, that hasn't been good to you. And I think that this person manipulated you, and I don't think that you had good experiences with this person in general. But sometimes to me it's easy to say, because sometimes people connect to people, and sometimes if these people are horrible, everybody else to seem to know this, everybody else to seem to see this. You go start going out with someone, and everybody else seems to notice, oh, there is something wrong with this person, oh, that person is not right, there is something dark about this person, there is something arrogant about this person. So everybody can notice something negative about that particular person, but that particular person who is actually dating that person, for example. So you were maybe dating someone, going out with somebody, and lots of people were like kind of telling you, please don't do it, there's something wrong with this person, but you went ahead. Maybe you didn't see something that other people were seeing, or you were simply too weak to respond to this energy because you like this person so much, and I completely understand this. I can, everybody can relate to this. Everybody, I think, has been at such a stage of their life at some point where somebody else kind of sensed about that particular person, and you were the last one, like, oh, why didn't you tell me? Or sometimes people don't want to say. Sometimes people are worried that they're going to like kind of upset that person, so they don't want to say anything. Listen, I know I'm on about and on about and on about. I must be so boring. I probably must be so boring. I'm sorry. But it's like basically the bottom line is, for those of you who are single, there is somebody going to try to return into your life. And there is somebody, and I don't like this person. It's somebody who's manipulating, and somebody who's not even completely genuine when it comes to love and things like that. Maybe it's just a great lover. I understand that too. No, maybe it's just like a great lover, my gorgeous Scorpione. But then again, maybe that person was just a great lover, and that's all. And I'm not being funny. It's a great to be a great lover, but there is a much more that comes with it. But the bottom line is, sorry, I'm not going to go on too much for too long. That particular person, somebody, some kind of blast from the past is going to return into your life, and I really hope that you're going to be strong. This is for those of you who are single, and this is going to happen within the first half of this month. For example, this person is going to try to walk into your life, and I just need you to be strong. If you are strong, then you're going to have a little reward at the end. Do you get me? If you're strong, you're going to have a reward at the end. So you're going to have like a huge temptation, I'm afraid. Hmm? You're going to have a huge temptation. And if you avoid this temptation, then, and maybe it's not even to do with an ex partner. Maybe if you don't recall, if you don't think who could this be, maybe it's just going to be somebody maybe it's going to be somebody within the first half of September who is going to be just like a temptation. Everything that I mentioned about this person, you will be able to see in that person within the first half months. So the bottom line is, however it's going to happen, it's going to be like a temptation that you should avoid. You should avoid. And if you avoid this temptation, then you're going to have a reward later on. Then you're going to have a nice reward later on. My gorgeous Scorpione, I'm going to check more. Look, if you avoid this temptation, my gorgeous Scorpione, this is 10, there you go, page of coins. You see, there is something that you're going to do in the second half of the month. There is somewhere where you're going to go. There is something you're going to start. There is somewhere you're going to start going the second half of this month. Or there is somewhere you're going to start going for the first time, or there is somewhere where you're going to continue going, somewhere where you haven't been for a while, for example, somewhere where you used to regularly go, for example. Wherever you start going regularly, whether this is the first time or whether this is like continuation of you going somewhere where you haven't been for a while, there is someone really special that is about to start sharing your path with you. And when it comes to the month of September, nothing is going to happen in between you two. It's just going to be like a nice conversation. You're going to be like, oh la la, they're gorgeous, like type of thing. But I think October and November are going to be important when it comes to that person really fully coming forward. So this is what I want you to understand. And also, if you are single and not wanting to be with anybody, if you're single and you're absolutely happy and fine by yourself, my gorgeous Scorpione, if you're single, okay, and absolutely fine, you don't want any relationship, I will tell you, if you're single and you're happy and you don't want any relationship, you see, there is a very dark stage in your life coming to an end. Something very dark is coming to an end, and my gorgeous Scorpione, and you are going to have an amazing idea as well. For those of you who are single and not wanting anybody, okay, whatsoever, at around like about, I would say, at around the 12th and the 13th of September, there is something bad which is going to come to an end. And whatever comes to an end, it's not so much about what is going to come to an end. I'm sorry. It's not so much about what is going to come to an end, but it's more about an idea. It's more about an idea that you're going to have that you shouldn't avoid whatsoever. Like a really important idea, my gorgeous Scorpione, you need to do something about it immediately. Immediately. Because later on, you will not be able to do this. Okay? No pressure. Okay, my gorgeous Scorpione, thank you ever so much for watching my videos. I'm sending you brightest blessings, lots of love, healing, peace, and light to every single one of you. Sasha Bonasin, Psychic Medium. Love you. Bye. And now it's time for something really, really special. Now it's time, my gorgeous people, for something really, really beautiful. This brand new pendant I have in my store, I only have literally few of them. So once they are gone, they are gone. This gorgeous pendant I have, it's an absolutely stunning amethyst pendant. Okay, this is a white gold amethyst pendant, and I don't know if you can see it that well. It's absolutely stunning. This gorgeous amethyst pendant, it's in white gold, and it also has two diamonds on each side. Okay, I don't know how well this camera is actually focusing. This is a quite dainty but ever so beautiful pendant, amethyst pendant set in white gold with two little diamonds on each side. And yes, these diamonds are real diamonds, like this amethyst is a high quality amethyst as well. When it comes to this gorgeous white gold amethyst pendant with two diamonds, two little diamonds on each side, of course they're not huge, of course they're not massive, but you know, this also white gold pendant, and this is a sterling silver chain that this comes with. Yes. And also when it comes to amethyst, you know, amethyst is absolutely brilliant and a very powerful crystal in many different ways, because it does have a power to enhance our immune system. And also on top of that, it helps with anxiety, depression. It helps to clear mind. You know, it helps to wash away toxic thinking, but also it encourages sleep patterns, and at the same time it eases tension, because it's absolutely essential for spiritual balance in itself. When we wear amethyst, you know, and we are in a relaxed state of mind, we have like all sorts of insights we wouldn't normally have. So amethyst is probably one of the most significant crystals you can actually get in terms of achieving such a perfect balance within our bodies. Okay. And also, when it comes to diamonds, for example, my gorgeous people, diamonds are also having a spiritual effect and a spiritual impact on our body, because diamonds, on another hand, believe me or not, makes us fearless. What a mind-blowing combination this actually is. Not only this gorgeous pendant is just so beautiful, you know, so gorgeous, but at the same time, it is ever so powerful. This is so gorgeous, like I cannot explain. As I said, I'm so excited, my God, about this pendant, because it's very, very gorgeous. But also, you know, I only have, you know, few of them. As I said, once they're gone, they're gone. Absolutely stunning, and a really, really unique little piece as well. I really hope you can see this. Absolutely gorgeous. And of course, if you would like to buy this gorgeous pendant, the link is going to be in the description below, but also you can check on top of the comments, because I will pin, the links for these crystals on top of the comment section as well. But on another hand, you can also find the link for this pendant, like it's going to be either here or either here in one of the top corners. You will be able to click on it and the link is going to come up that way as well. Or on another hand, you can simply go on Google and just type in Sasha Bonasin shop and my page is going to come up that way. Just click on it and you will see the first two products on top of my shop are going to be my two latest products I've just advertised. So you're either going to find this in the description or on top of the comments, or it's going to be one of the two corners above me, or you simply go on Google and just type in Sasha Bonasin shop and my page is going to come up that way as well. And of course, if you would like to buy this gorgeous pendant, the link is going to be in the description below, but also you can check on top of the comments, because I will pin, the links for these crystals on top of the comment section as well. But on another hand, you can also find the link for this pendant, like it's going to be either here or either here in one of the top corners. You will be able to click on it and the link is going to come up that way as well. Or on another hand, you can simply go on Google and just type in Sasha Bonasin shop and my page is going to come up that way. Just click on it and you will see the first two products on top of my shop are going to be my two latest products I've just advertised. So you're either going to find this in the description or on top of the comments, or it's going to be one of the two corners above me, or you simply go on Google and just type in Sasha Bonasin shop and my page is going to come up that way as well. I'm so excited when it comes to this, my gorgeous people, because this is probably one of the most beautiful things I've ever had in my store, to be quite honest with you. This is a blue topaz bracelet, sterling silver bracelet, and it's not only like a genuine blue topaz, but this is also handmade. This absolutely gorgeous handmade bracelet. It's 10 millimeters wide, so that's quite wide if you know what I mean. And it's also 7.5 inches long, which is a standard bracelet size. What I find it absolutely stunning. Look at this. I find it absolutely stunning because the way this bracelet is made, the way it's designed, it's absolutely gorgeous. And also it's a genuine topaz, and the blue topaz, it helps you to cultivate intuition. It helps with mental sharpness, for communication skills, and for self-assurance as well. So when it comes to confidence, this little bracelet, it's absolutely brilliant. I mean, look at how gorgeous this is. I mean, I'm not being funny, but as I said, this bracelet is probably one of the most beautiful things I've ever had in my store. And the fact that it's got a blue topaz and blue topaz crystal is just so powerful, especially when it comes to, boosting our energy in general, when it comes to our communication skills, when it comes to our intuition. I mean, all these things are always leading us towards us coming out of our comfort zone. So when we wear this, we also at the same time we come out of our comfort zone, which is ever so important when it comes to us having a progress in life. honestly, my gorgeous people, I don't know if you can see how beautiful this actually is. Blue topaz. And let me tell you, on top of all that, blue topaz, it's quite rare. And I'm talking about a genuine blue topaz here, like a high quality blue topaz. This in itself, it's actually a very, very rare crystal. And it's not only extremely powerful, it's not only extremely beautiful, but it's also quite rare as well. Absolutely stunning. Look how beautiful this is. My gorgeous people, I'm so excited about this bracelet, to be quite honest with you. And if you buy this, you will see exactly what I was talking about, how beautiful this gorgeous bracelet is. And when things are made handmade, they have a completely different energy. It's a completely different energy. It feels different. Do you know what I mean? But I suppose you can only know how it feels once you buy it. But it's absolutely beautiful. It's the type of bracelet that everybody's going to notice. It's just so striking, so gorgeous to look at. But then on another hand, it is ever so powerful because it kind of, brings like tremendous impact into our lives just by wearing it. I mean, anything that increases our confidence, anything that's so positive and beneficial for our mental sharpness, anything that helps, with our communication skills, and anything that helps with our self-assurance in general, we cannot possibly go wrong with, can we? Absolutely brilliant. There you go. Look at it again. It's stunning. So, my gorgeous people, if you would like to be the owner of this gorgeous bracelet, again, I haven't got that many of them in stock because they are handmade. You see what I mean? So, once they go, I suppose they will go. But at the same time, if you would like to buy this gorgeous bracelet, my gorgeous people, then you will see that the link is going to be in the description below. Okay, the link is going to be in the description below this video. I also put the link in the card somewhere above me. They're going to be the link for it as well. But I'm also going to place the links on top of the comments. I will pin, this bracelet on top of the comments, and you will see where you can actually buy this. Or on another hand, you can just go on Google and just type in Sasha Bonasin shop, and my page is going to come up that way as well. You will see somewhere on the top this bracelet is going to be, because it's a brand new item in my store. But I really have to say, it's absolutely gorgeous, absolutely stunning. And if you buy it, you will see exactly where was I coming from. Absolutely stunning. I don't know if you can see the details. The detail, is it focusing or not, the camera? Absolutely stunning. Okay.